I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass and pretend that I don't know what the thumbnail and the title of this video says. But anyway, here's my team that I'm working with right here, just to give you a brief overview of what I'm working with. And if you need to take a little bit more time to look at their skills and stats and whatnot, take a moment, pause the video. But I need to mention real quick that the giveaway is ending tomorrow, or rather tonight at midnight. I won't accept any further entries because Saturday morning I'll be going through them and weeding out the incorrect answers, and from that pool I'll assign everybody a number, random number generator, blah blah blah, somebody wins, and pretty much go from there. I'm gonna have a video go up probably Saturday night announcing the winner. Whoever that is, I'll be trying to get into contact with or whatever.
Command me.
So if you're a new subscriber and you haven't seen the 100 subscriber giveaway video yet, then there's still a little bit of time. And I know there's plenty of you new guys, new subscribers, because that's a 100 subscriber special. I fucking have like 200 and maybe 30 fucking subscribers now. That's a lot. That's a lot. Comparatively. Fucking comparatively. Kind of took myself out of perspective for a second. It's not like I'm getting a big head or anything. I'm not goddamn PewDiePie. I don't think I'd want to either.
Lead on.
So yeah, if you're a new subscriber, hurry up, watch the video, participate with everybody else. Maybe you'll have your shot of essentially getting a free summoning session and then some on me. It'll be a $15 gift card. And that will be ending relatively soon. So you'll want to get on that.
What?
So I was talking to a couple of you in the comments of my other couple of videos. And I've been mentioning that I have a very strong healer.
Sure.
And her name is Sheena.
Lead on.
I honestly think the build I have her with outclasses actual healers. She has the ability to heal herself when she needs. She has the ability to fully heal other characters when she needs. And then still have plenty left over and replenish that HP pool. Not only that, but she can defend her HP pool very well.
Agreed.
But anyway, as you can see, I am doing the hardest difficulty in the Tempest trials. I'm using this particular team, and I like the fact that Sheena is essentially my faux healer, because she can actually defend herself, unlike most other healers that pretty much die in a single hit. You have to protect them in every way possible. And like, probably the strongest heal available that I can think of is maybe Reconcile. But generally in this mode, you don't want your characters getting that dangerously low. So, however much you need to heal, she can do it. It's pretty fantastic. Oddly enough, the bonus heroes for Tempest trial are actually legitimately useful in this. Like, normally when they do a focus for like grand hero battles, it's not really like characters that would help you, really. It's like, oh hey, here, have some fuckers we threw together. Here you go. But in this one, the bonus heroes, they actually bring a lot to the table, all things considering. Like Robin, he's pretty much one of my superstar characters. But basically, if anybody on this team goes down, it falls apart after like maybe another map or two. Can hold it together for as long as I can. But each one of these characters is pretty fucking important. And I've generally had really good luck with it. Generally. I haven't lost a single one yet where I've used this team. As in, like, go through all 4 teams and then not be able to beat Veronica. But I have lost where I like make a weird mistake or something, or Ike magically dies to an Elliewood somehow. Yeah, like I was just doing the whole tap thing to hurry things through, and I have Ike go and tank the Elliewood on the boss battle. He just straight up kills him, and I don't know how, because he's got lower defense, lower speed. I honestly don't know what happened. It was just those two. Like, Elliewood didn't even have Swordbreaker. I was extremely confused, and then I lost because of it. But yeah, Robin is one hell of a superstar. He's probably the definition of a jack of all trades in this game, being able to have advantage over Colorless and giving him Bowbreaker some added strength. You'd be pretty surprised to see the strength of the bow users in the later levels. Like, they get retardedly strong, and Robin can one-run them easily every single time, even if they're in the final boss battle. It's great, even though he's got like really low attack. But the general strategy of this team, I should probably actually be talking about the gameplay, right?
Let's go.
The general strategy of this team is to bait and kill. Everything can tank something. Like, Julia is my nuke, who generally doesn't tank things. The only thing I'll have her tank is like things she can counter. Otherwise, the tanking's pretty much up to Robin, sometimes Sheena if I can position her, and Ike. But pretty much Robin and Ike. Robin counters a lot. Ike just, you know, he's a beefcake. He doesn't counter as much, but he can do his damnedest. He can try pretty fucking hard.
Understood.
Sure.
So, the other thing about this team is its self-sustainability. Self-sustainability. There we go. So many S's.
Okay.
Ike's got his Aether. I actually replaced Julia's reciprocal aid with rally attack because I wasn't actually getting any use out of the reciprocal aid. But she still has Breath of Life. And there's another option for healing on the team. Sheena obviously has my renewal and reciprocal aid combo, which is the primary healer for the group. Primary healer. And then her general tankiness and her ultimate ability. Oh, and her alpha ability generally keep... Well, not generally. They specifically keep that HP pool nice and safe. All 51 of those points. She is the Fort Knox of HP.
What?
And by the same token, you could technically say that Julia's the slut of HP, because she just gives all of hers away. Just gives it all away.
Okay.
But yeah, like, just by looking at Robin's stats, you would really underestimate him. Like, 36 attack, 29 speed, he's like a nightmare of a character without knowing anything about him in Fire Emblem Heroes. Because normally it's the glass cannons, the characters that really have very specific strengths and weaknesses that are the really strong characters in Fire Emblem Heroes. Like Hector, for example. He's really tanky, really fucking strong, but he can't move and he's slow as shit. So that makes him really strong because he has a very clearly defined strength and very clearly defined weaknesses. Now, a lot of the new characters got criticized because they have a really spread out, well, stat spread. So it's difficult to gauge exactly what they do, and it's, you know, they do everything. But you have to know how to use them right, too. Like, the melee units that had a very wide stat spread, they're really difficult to use. But a mage who can use a lot of support abilities, hang out in the back line, not get hit, that's where they really shine. Yeah, here's my favorite music again. I get really lucky here, and I end up fighting an Olwen over there. So that means I can bait and kill with Julia, which is fantastic. So I just need to get everybody set up so I'm getting the right buffs. I've got Robin, who's got the Fortify Res on him. I'm just going to go ahead, buff him, get ready to essentially set up my front line against that Stall and Hector that's going to be hounding my asshole. And now that I'm thinking about it again, there is a downside that I've come to notice with my new style of recording and editing, and that's the fact that I don't remember the stuff that I'm thinking about when I'm playing.
Of course.
When I go back over the video and record audio, my narration essentially. So I lose out on a little bit of the shit I normally would be saying. So I think if I were doing my old method where I'm recording the gameplay and my audio at the same time, I would have completely different stuff that I'm saying.
Lead on.
Now let me talk about this shitty-ass Marth. I got 4-star Marth. Since this video, I'm up to like, what, 7,000 points? I don't know, but
Of course.
what the fuck am I supposed to do with a 4-star Marth with no fucking skills and a weapon I can't pass on? What am I supposed to do with that?
Sure.
Honestly, like, oh, give it skills and shit. But those come from 3 and 4 stars themselves. Get fucked, Veronica. Yeah. But yeah, what am I supposed to do with that? Use other 3 and 4 stars? Give her all of their skills? I mean, if you were specifically looking for a blank slate,
Lead on.
Marth, the enigmatic blade, might be cool. Maybe with different stats than that of a Lucina. Maybe a character where you could choose their boon and bane. Maybe to a higher degree.
All right.
That might be neat, but not a fucking...
I have crippling depression.
Okay.
That was my ringtone. I wonder if the microphone actually picked that up. But yeah, overall, I'm really liking Tempest Trials. I like how
On it.
Hector's
Let's go.
pretty much just sat there in the entire game, just like buffing other things, just because he's too fucking slow and fat to generally get anywhere. But anyway, I only have one criticism, really, of Tempest Trials, and that is the fact that we're essentially being coerced. Maybe coerced is a bit too strong of a word, but I can't think of another one right now. Into playing this game, or playing this mode, a lot, repeatedly. And I think Intelligent Systems kind of shot themselves in the foot, because now I found what works, and it's getting really stale. I found what works, and I'm doing it a lot. So now, when this mode gets stale really quickly, now I'm going to be wanting some other shit, right? So, here's my friends list once more, even though my friends list is, at the current moment, full. I guess we'll get to that in a second. I'm getting ahead of myself constantly. I'm liking this Azura right here. I really like the build. Everything's very synergistic. If you want me to give you my opinion on your character, you could essentially leave the build and the stats in the comments. if you want something like that from me. The Brash Assault, interesting. I generally don't like the ability myself. It's primarily for slow units. I like your Camilla build. It's got all the necessary facets of a good character. It's got reposition. I like that you gave her Axe Breaker, giving her advantage over more characters. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, fuck. Shit, fuck, shit. I was like, what do I do now? How am I gonna make room during a recording? Because I also don't want to accidentally delete one of you guys that I've already accepted. Because that would be bad. Just straight up delete you in a video. Hey, look what I did. Luckily, deleting a request opened up a spot. So, sorry, Sage Master, but you were ignoring me already. I went unnoticed by Senpai. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Stay tuned tomorrow night. So that's when shit's gonna happen. Hopefully, I'll get my my old buddy pal in on this shit, and he can contribute. Let's hear a little something from Ike. My friend's quite a character. He should be entertaining.